Hello, everybody, and welcome back to Bioshock Infinite. I thought there was ambient music during that part. There is not, so you just got to listen to the lovely sounds of Elizabeth uncomfortably shifting back and forth. Hey there, Clockwork. What's good? So, before we begin, I'm going to say, content warning still stands. There will be depictions of racism, violence, graphic body horror, and so on. This is your chance to leave if any of that bothers you. So when last we left off, we were here on the boardwalk. We had just come up to the upper section back here. Hey, $30 in the trash. Nice. Here we go. Immediately we're back on with the Lutesses. Elizabeth, you need to approach them.
Here. Come look at these.
Bird.
Or the cage.
Or perhaps the bird.
Nothing beats the cage.
These two again. How do you... Never mind.
Mm-hmm. Best not to question it.
Look at these, they're amazing. Which one do you like more, this one or this? The bird is beautiful and the cage is soft, but there's really
this
something
is
special
another
about
thing that
it. I just can't decide.
one of the big things that came up was the whole like, oh, you're presented with all these choices, but it's all just in the aid of shooty bangs.
The one
But
on the right.
Are you
the-
sure?
I'm sure.
That I always felt was the point, is that you have all of these
The
choices,
cage.
If you're going to be
but
a
they
solo
don't
loser,
matter, you
choose
know?
again.
You can make all the choices you like, but it's just sophistry.
Look,
There we
All
go.
right.
it was my home.
We should get out of here.
Let's go.
Clouds part. That was actually something I was going to bring up. Is all of these people still out on the boardwalk after we shot up the after we shot up the raffle? I would have thought everyone would go the fuck home.
What I want to know is, why is there never a handyman around when you need one? What are they good for? Except scaring people with their grotesque disabilities.
Make sure you have a piece of photographic identification ready for presentation.
Put those arms up now.
We're not
Fingers
going.
apart. Legs apart. Stand still. Now hold steady.
Oh boy, TSA in
I have just
1912.
the thing. Come on.
And because we've
Come
established that
Hey, copper! Look at this one!
I don't see the
He's
point of stuffing all
suspicious
of
if you
us
ask
just
me.
about this one man.
All right,
Did you
all
hear
right.
about the
Quiet
statue?
down there, Pete.
My God, what's
Go
happening?
home and dry yourself
They should
out.
just fumigate Finkton and be done with it.
What is happening?
because we've established
Damn
that
thing's locked.
Elizabeth knows how to do this. Because this game is very well written.
Doing.
You're a roguish
The
type.
old
What does
Jimmy.
it look like? Done.
There you go.
What did you
Yes,
learn
ma'am.
to pick locks?
Trapped in a tower with nothing but books and spare time? You would be surprised what I know how to do.
She can paint. She can play instruments. She can. She knows about cryptography.
I must take any task with more than the slightest complexity, or they simply leave it in ruins for me to clean up later.
And we approach.
Hello, sir. Don't you pay me no never mind? Just some foolishness, you know. Just monkey shines.
Eesh. This guy's like, he's clearly educated, but the moment he sees, like, he is so terrified the moment he sees a white guy.
Found these silver eagles. There's a vending device over there. There might be something to bring you back to health.
It's probably a good idea.
And now we get into the actual. Do not speak to the patrons unless spoken to. You can see that this place is full of dust. The paint's coming off. Mind your manners amongst your betters. Probably should. My health kit at the very least. Ammunition is good. There we go.
Is your housekeeper acting
goodies.
suspicious? Try asking the girl a few key questions, such as, don't you think those Vox Populi folk have a valid complaint against the Prophet? And I'm sure some of your friends have attended meetings. I'd sure like to see what they're all about. Now, back to the music.
Actual things that undercover cops will do to try and infiltrate
When I
groups.
first seen Columbia, that sky was the brightest, bluest sky that ever was. Seemed like heaven. Then your eyes adjusted to the light, and you saw that sea of white faces looking hard back at you.
Ooh. Oh, instead, yeah. Better shields. Yeah, and I believe Daisy was supposed to have been like a convict.
Hey, mister. We'd like to help you.
It's you guys.
I know you.
Back at the lottery, without you, we wouldn't have gotten away.
Daisy always said somebody like you would come along.
Because we helped them, we now get some goodies. I'll take it, but I'm not going to equip it. Coloured and Irish washroom. Oof. Big oof. Welcome to the arcade. So, apparently, Dimwit and Duke is based on an actual thing. Like, these were actual sort of kids' PSAs in, like, the 30s.
Duke cleans his father's rifle every Sunday without being asked. Dimwit shoots mice every afternoon and puts the old man's rifle back dirty. Remember, boys and girls, don't be a dimwit.
Yeah, it's propaganda.
Come and take a photograph with the father of our country. Chop down the cherry tree. He crossed the Delaware. On bended knee, he
Remember that face, we're going to see a lot of this. Sorry, I want to take a minute to just, like, examine all of this stuff, because there's every surface is very richly detailed. So there's the flawless flintlock, Patriot's proud pose. So it's all just like kids' PSAs on how to be a good little child. Oh, thank you. Alright, can't take it.
What's that? Flawless flintlock. It's the newest one in the series.
Oh.
Reddit was delayed 3 times.
How do you delay a children's propaganda reel?
Sorry, sir, but it'd be my pleasure to offer you a refreshment.
Thank you.
Don't look him in the face. Jesus. Poor guy. We've been there for hours. Oh yeah, so...
She's
whites.
What do you mean,
And
not
you...
well?
Why is one
These
colors and the other
are immaculate.
Seems like an unnecessary complication.
Damn right. It is needless if you ask me.
It's one thing
Kids
to
throwing
find
a
out
straw.
you're running around planting kisses on all the girls, but little Mary McCarthy and that horrid Aaron O'Malley, if your father found out, oh, it is bad enough he has to employ those potato eaters. Oh, Frederick, you leave me in such a state.
Guys, I realise what they're doing, but this is like I will freely admit this is a me thing. That, like, this makes me uncomfortable. This is like, you know... I realise that they're trying to do a thing, thematically, that this is supposed to be, you know, Elizabeth's first exposure to the world, and she sees all the propaganda and the racism and, you know, the segregation and all that. But for me, it's just, I'm uncomfortable and I want to leave. Let's get a move on, because I can feel the nerves flaring up.
Annabelle?
Excuse me?
Annabelle, it's me, Esther.
Oh, no, I'm not Annabelle.
Are you sure?
My name is Elizabeth. Do I know you?
Elizabeth. Isn't that a lovely name?
That was odd.
Some people, hey?
Last customer. Park's closing. Park's closing, everyone.
Yeah.
Something's arrived just in time.
Sure could benefit from a shine. Guess I haven't paid much attention.
Excuse me.
Watch out. I just swapped that.
Love this. Immediately everything's sus.
Have you got sauerkraut?
Sauerkraut? I guess so.
I'll take,
If you're in such a hurry, go on ahead.
1 silver eagle.
All right.
Everyone's looking at me, trying to back nonchalant. Busker stops. Oh, this guy quickly picks up the phone.
2 tickets for passage to the First Lady airship.
Yeah, just a minute, friend. Yeah, I have it. How do you, want to proceed?
In a bit of a rush, pal.
Hey, mister, you're gonna get mustard all over your nice suit.
I got it. I'll ring you back once the matter's in hand.
I don't like this.
Yeah, send in the bird.
Stay where you are!
What are you doing? Get the girl! Get off of me! Get away from me! Let me out! I want
Slam dunk.
Elizabeth!
Oh, goodbye.
Stay away from me!
Thank you. Alright, let's rumble. So yeah, now it turns into a scramble fest because the entire army is going to march down my throat now. Oops. I'm always fond of a good lever action in video games, but in this one it is great because this thing has bite.
Elizabeth!
Someone you know could have sympathy. Someone you know could have leaning.
Ransack the place. We want to get into the ticket office because there was a infusion back there.
Where is she? Great.
It's time to end this!
And more salts. So if you don't pull your gun on him during that conversation, he will actually stab Booker in the hand. Which is pretty vicious.
Get away from me!
Hey, come back here!
Here, let me. You gotta pull the handbrake first.
I can't believe you did that.
Yeah.
They're all dead.
Now,
You killed
the
those
poor girl
people.
has to face up to death.
You're a monster.
Did you forget the bit where they tried to grab you?
Do you
Hey
understand
there,
the
Maxo.
expense people went through to keep you locked up in that tower? You think people like that are just gonna let you walk away?
Pancakes with cheese
You
and
are
bacon.
invisible.
Nice. I don't have enough
Not be
savoury
safe until you are
pancakes.
Far away from here.
What do they want from me?
I don't know. One thing I've learned. If you don't draw first, you don't get to draw at all.
You're bleeding. Come here.
Get why people think pancakes equal sweet. Depends on where you're from, really. I understand
It's not the last of it, is it?
that it's like mostly Americans and Brits that equate pancakes with just being sweet. If you... Oh, don't stick the gun in her face, man. If you go to more sort of, you know, France, then they're more savoury.
You know, I've read a thing or two about medicine. Do my best to keep you supplied with remedies. If your wounds are deeper, I'll try to keep you on this side of the abyss.
So Elizabeth is probably one of the best examples of a helper character in video games that you don't need to escort. Like, she is completely on the other side of the spectrum from original Ashley. Restaurants mostly savoury, also American pancakes, the European. Oh, okay, so more sort of crepes than pancakes. Yeah. Oh, okay. Yeah. I was halfway there. I wasn't aware that was a different word. Ammo. Girls, something out of prophecy. Yeah, did you see the friggin' teleport thing that she opened in her bedroom? And welcome to weird Christo-fascist Disneyland. Ugh. I'll go time to burp, excuse me.
If I could find some genuine lockpicks, I might be able to get this door open. I'm sure I saw some interesting things on the other side.
So, so Elizabeth can jimmy a lock on her own that is plot mandated. But if you want to get one that is not plot mandated,
Can you get this
lock.
open?
Oh, there was one on the floor there. Well,
there.
That's fine. The only reason why people mistake it for being a normal word is because Americans messed up pancakes, tried to gaslight people into thinking that's the default. What I want to do is I want to try like the Japanese style ones that are a fucking inch thick. You make them in a rice cooker and they're really fluffy. I think I'm probably going to favour shields.
Nice.
Here's some cash.
Ammunition. Oh. Oh.
Locked. Elizabeth.
Sure thing.
Days at Comstock House was simple. Hard work, sure, but simple. Wringing the linen, scrubbing the floors. Lady Comstock, she even had a kind word now and then. Almost enough to make me think I had a place in their world. God made foolish girls so he could have something to play with.
What happens if someone finds us here?
We tell them we got lost looking for the bathroom.
And that works.
Not usually, no.
No, what you do is you pretend to be hammered and say you were looking for the bar. Now, the Minuteman's Armory. We absolutely want to hack this. Because this is where we start getting weapon upgrades. Here, usual toppings are stroop, bacon, cheese, or sugar. Nice. Hey there, Colonel. Stretch. You have arrived just in time for us to cause some mayhem. I need a whole pine house. Built in 1903.
Soldiers Field, built in 1903 by the hand of our prophet.
Interest as a prophet having a bunch of carnies and carousels.
The place is themed to acquaint children with national service.
You mean the military?
Train up a child in the way he should go. Even when he is old, he will not depart from it.
Did you write that?
No.
You'd have to be pretty self-absorbed to try quoting yourself. Restaurants, there are way more options like Apple, Cinema, Oh! I want to go to some of your restaurants. They sound nice. Okay, well I'm not going that way.
The gate's shut up tight. Now how are we going to get to the airship?
Let me see if I can get that gate open by hand.
Okay, we can just... Eve, come on, get your knees behind it. There you go.
Jockey. Who needs the power?
Some fool's alternative to electricity.
Doesn't seem to work very well.
Of course it's not. It's made by the lowest bidder. Alright. Hop, hop, sir. Good huff. At Soldiers Field.
There it is.
Jesus, we're being barnstormed.
Looks like it's heading for the dock.
That will take us to Paris.
Just stay close.
Yes, Mr. DeWitt.
Call me Booker.
All right, Booker.
It's often for people with small children or students that think, fuck it, this is extremely expensive, we can get a laugh out of it. Fair. What, the ice cream shop?
Our ice-cold Colombian ice cream is a culinary...
And when I came to Washington, there were few in Congress who saw my vision for Colombia. But it is the
You've got to be careful here, because if you start looting the cabinets, they will turn hostile.
What am I, if not a mirror to reflect the face of God?
So up himself, isn't he? A mirror to reflect the face of God, he says. I know one of these places does actually have a load of stuff in it.
I imagine they were interested in meeting you. No doubt for lockpicking lessons.
Why you?
I never even heard of this place before I got here.
Huh. I assumed Columbia was common knowledge below.
Guess I got a bit behind with current events.
Yeah. Show me the face. You cannot kill me in any way that matters. Wait. What's this way, then?
Broadcast will continue after a moment of silent prayer for the victims of today's brutality.
Don't even worry about it. Okay, dead end, but there is a upgrade machine. Oh boy. Okay, we need cash.
What are you, Mr. DeWitt? Some sort of...
I'm a, independent contractor. Used to work for the Pinkertons and such.
Yeah.
That's something you'd want gracing a resume.
Pinkertons. Weren't they the ones they'd call in to settle things when the workers started striking?
Settle? Oh, that's a word for it.
Yeah. Just, if you ever want a quick lesson in just how fucking good we have it nowadays, look up half of the shit that the Pinkertons got up to. You know, you think striking is bad nowadays. Nowadays, you don't have to deal with fucking private army showing up and literally killing people.
Who stood looking at another girl, who also was and was not myself. My mother took this for a nightmare. I saw it as the beginning of a career in physics.
So, Mr. DeWitt, is there a
God.
woman in your life?
Lutess is so detached from everything.
How?
Giving birth.
You have a child?
No.
And immediately you learn everything you need to know.
Just imagining you on a carousel.
How's that for whiplash? Jesus, woman. Right. But that just tells you so much in like 3 lines about what Booker's like. You start peering into the gaps between realms, you get a bit detached. Yeah, but like, that seems like it's a, you know, an audio log from before the time she was banished to the space between spaces.
I need to summon the gondola queen.
Get the lever.
This runs exclusively on shock jock.
Of course it does. Where in the hell are we gonna find
Who designs this crap?
Look, come see the future of power at the Hall of Heroes.
Huh. Well, that's convenient.
Well, I guess we're off to the Hall of Heroes then.
Gentlemen, the false shepherd is loose in the streets of our fair city. Will you suffer the shame
It's the
of
point where it all
allowing
goes
your
mad.
wives and your daughters to fall prey to his machinations? Or will you act for your women folk?
It's evacuated. Oh, the cops have arrived.
Hey, don't point that.
Domed. So, Elizabeth cannot be harmed. In any combat encounter, she will hit the deck and just try to stay out of the way. There's a gunfight going on. I will answer your question in a second once I can read it fully. Anyone else want some? Okay, well at least this now means I can loot all the registers. When fighting a prophet, would you not feel a bit suspicious about sudden auspice? Not especially. I would consider it almost like expected. It's just like, yeah, we're fighting a friggin' prophet. Of course he knows what's going on. Let's try, idiot. If you're gonna pull something like that, you best not miss. Okay, now where the hell is the Hall of Heroes? Need to take... oh, here we go. Rocket Man!
I'll wait down here.
Ah. No need. Quick! Oh. Gee, I wonder where the Hall of Heroes is.
Hall of Heroes.
Fully loaded.
Closed until further notice.
And there won't be a line to get in.
He's not wrong. I for one am confounded. Beyond help, honestly.
What the hell?
Is something wrong?
Nothing I can't
We
fix.
blow the fuse. There we go. If you got a penny, you just jam that in there. There you go. Just get. Just wanna like the be back in 5 minutes sounds and make a lot of
It's a bee.
sense. Feel very
I
human.
hate these things.
Jeez, just kill it.
No, it'll sting me.
Elizabeth.
I have a better idea.
Instead of letting the bee sting me, I'm just gonna open a transdimensional portal. It's fine.
Tear. I used to open them all the time in my tower.
What is a tear?
It's like a window. A window to another world. Most of the time they're dull as dishwater, a different colored towel or tea instead of coffee. But sometimes I see something amazing.
Okay, so we've just in a different bit of Colombia by the look of it.
There.
Good God. I don't suppose you've got an airship in there?
I don't think so. But
Uh-oh.
there is something. Oh no!
Close it.
I'm trying!
Close it!
Oof. That was close.
I don't really understand what I just saw back there, but it sure as hell looks like a shortcut to getting us killed.
But I could help.
I can handle whatever comes along. Trust me.
Have it your way, I suppose.
Don't want you summoning a boss fight. Okay, now I can read the rest of that. Don't really see them nowadays. Either you get replaced by a co-worker because small shops don't exist, or Amazon-like workers just don't get a piss break. Yeah. Lots of shotgun ammo. Tin.
To the sky Comstock bent his knee and saw with holy prophecy an Eden floating in the mist, by man forsworn, by heaven kissed.
That sounded a whole lot like Steve Blum. Okay, tick, tick. Welch. Well,
Need some help with this.
Child's play. Ready.
I like how she doesn't even like Jimmy at all. She, oh shit. Slate, a boy.
Years of soldiering, and every heathen land I've known has less peopled for my passing. I hated no special enemy. Until now. Comstock. He's made a vaudeville travesty of my battles and cast himself as the White Knight. I called him out over it, and he stripped me of my rank. That man has never seen the savage face of war. But he will.
Slate is one hell of a character of just like how utterly batfuck bonkers the man is. Right, melee strikes against staggered enemies. Not gonna worry about getting into like a crit build. Okay, need to find another lockpick. So we can jimmy the safe. Some hidden around displays. There's usually some in with these toolkits. There we go. Straight. Vitamin pill should... No!
Can you open this, Elizabeth?
Okay.
That's not a substitute for actual food, man.
There you go.
Books. And we got ourselves a bucking bronco. Gigantic, ridiculous cap. I love it. This is one of the kind of nasty ones. Shockwaves is ripping his hand apart. Ugh. Cakes of food, yeah, but a vitamin pill is not a substitute.
Hold and release to create an eruptive trap.
So now, if there's a guy in cover and he won't get out, we can yeet him. Kind of are. Alright, I'm gonna take a sec just to refill my drink. I'll be right back. Well, if you insist, then you can do what you like. But when you start peeing radioactive orange, then that's on you, hey? Alright, continue.
When we strike, we will teach Cornelius Slate. I know you've all come to think of Slate as some kind of war hero. Son of a bitch! That's him! We got him!
Oh. Disintegrated. Domed. Turret.
Hello, see him?
Get him out of there! No mercy!
Spot. Shotgun at the ready. Sit down. Yeah, just... Okay. Okay, I think we're in the clear now.
Okay, on second thought, I think those tears of yours might come in handy next time we're in a scrape.
Well, there has to be a tear around for me to use.
Now I can
Can't
actually
just pull him out of thin air.
read chat. Oh. Check 1, 2. Okay. Sorry, I'm just tweaking some audio settings. Give you some feedback. Picture slide the BRB screen. Sure. What have you got in mind? I didn't really put much thought into like making it. I genuinely just. Oh, why did I get rocket launcher out? Don't spoil. We haven't seen the rocket launcher yet. But yeah, I didn't put much thought into it. I just kind of put it up there. Because the, oh Jesus. Because the pictures are very high resolution. I had to kind of shape them.
What you saw today, brothers and sisters, was just the beginning. Zachary Comstock will hear our voice. His temple shall burn, and his idols of gold will melt and run in rivulets through the streets of Columbia.
Hell yeah. Oh, and now back to the music. Ooh. Staple to the table.
Hey.
Hey? What?
Got a tip there were contraband guns hidden in the fellow traveler. Didn't find them, but funny thing, we found some old uniforms under the floorboards from the war. Took guesses as to why they were there, but who's there? You're Slate, right, sir?
Look, a cipher. A secret message from the Vox Populi.
You're the junior codebreaker. What's it say?
Don't know. There should be a code book somewhere.
The sound of a soldier's end. Come to your hall of heroes. Prove me a
Oh, so looking
liar.
toilets. Transition screens could be smoother with possible fade in, fade out as the pictures move in and out. Maybe with additional fade gradient. Focus on the center. Where the active picture is. I don't know if OBS is capable of that. If I did want to do that, I'd need to like create it custom in my editing software.
Need money? Okay, catch.
Thank you. Josh. Where is the code book? I don't remember where the code book was. I think it's in a different building. Here. Oh yeah, there's like a big fake.
Slate? Actually know the fella. Seems he's still got a knack for making enemies.
There we go, there's the code book.
Found something.
It's the code book, all right.
Now, back to read the code. So, yeah, that's what I mean, is that if I wanted to do really complicated stuff, like, I don't know if what you suggested is possible in OBS, and,
Mr. DeWitt? Looks simple enough. Tip the hat to the Vox.
Well, there must be more to this place than meets the eye.
yeah, it's doable, it would just take a bit of fiddling. Where's the hat rack? Where the hat rack is? It's around here somewhere. There we go. Tip.
Tip of the hat.
Indeed.
Get the secret hidey hole. Nice. Lots of goodies. Hey, and we get a rocket launcher. Tube cannon. And a bit more salts, and then I'll probably just focus on
Daisy
just gonna...
Fitzroy. I've read about her.
Dang it, I'm trying to
Books
do
say
a
she's
thing.
out to tear Columbia from the sky.
Fade in, fade out. Possibly gradient fade, most likely not. Yeah, well, I know I can. I know I can do that in OBS. Sorry, I know I can do that outside of OBS. Let's play that again so we can actually listen.
The one thing people need to learn is that fear is the antidote to fear. I don't want to be a part of their world. I don't want to be a part of their culture, their politics, their people. The sun is setting on their world, and soon enough, all they gonna see is the dark.
Back to it. Now I have a cannon. Clank. Get sit down. Hey there, Ava. How's it going? I'm doing okay, thank you. I'm just enjoying feeling motivated. But yeah, I'm just enjoying taking time to investigate every little nook and cranny because I want to gush about how good the visual design is in this place.
Here.
Thank you.
Look at this. My tower. It's only fair they give me a cut of the profits, don't you think?
You don't need money. I need one more pick. There's got to be one around. Extra magazine size. Receive the machine gun. Take damage for the combine. You know what, I've got enough for both. There's got to be... Oh. Trunk. There's got to be another lockpick around somewhere. Ticket office, maybe? There we go. All of your shinies. I need them.
Got a lock here.
There we go. Now I can get. It requires multiple, so this one needs 3.
There.
It's not 1-to-1. It's like 1, 3, and 5, I think. Cigarette and banana. Do you right? And what have you got? Triple melee strike range. No, I'm gonna stick with the shield one. Ooh, big pile of cash. Okay, let's get a move on. What's this? The old trick, always check under the arcade cabinets. Okay, that looks like everything here. Splat. Fine, I've got a shield.
You shut down gondola access to the Hall of Heroes. This is going to be fantastic.
Oh yeah.
Think that keen eye of yours can find some ammunition lying around? I sure could use it in this trouble.
It'll take some scrounging, but I'll do my best.
There we go. So now we have the. I think we have the full suite of all of Elizabeth's abilities. She'll find cash. She'll find healing items. She'll find all sorts. And hopefully we should start seeing the tears soon. Wanted Cornelius Snake Slate. But she doesn't suddenly have the eyeball remover 2000 because she needs to ride the rails. I don't need increased magazine size, I need more capacity. Come on. There we go. Boy. Whoa! Yep, there it is. I was about to say, that guy looks like a sniper gun.
Rifle.
Thank you. So this is where the what do you call it? The limited inventory comes in really well because it's a mad scramble.
Looks like we found where your old friend Slade is.
Find that shotgun.
Oh. There. But yeah, you got to run around, grab weapons, grab one off Elizabeth when she has them. The jaunty music in the background as I'm popping heads like Ransom Watermelon. Don't worry about how we have a rocket-propelled grenade launcher in 1912.
Haven't found anything yet.
Fine, I've still got one mag. Poke. Okay. Oh, and also because I didn't call attention to it. Classy.
Found some money. Want it?
Thank you. Glad she's fleecing the pockets as much as I am. Right. Plenty to do once we've found the shock jockey. Bill machine. I don't really need any supplies right now. Now we enter the Hall of Heroes. Content warning. Depictions of really bad racism. Holy shit. This is propaganda central. It's gonna be rough.
Too rare is the man who takes a stand for God and sweetest fatherland. But here's the place where we revere the heroes of our city dear.
All of this is true because it rhymes. Could do the same by making ammo sparser, and having the full arsenal would open up the possibility of unique weapon upgrades. Choice of weapon upgrades and give more free-flow combat where you can assume the player has the key to a problem. You don't need to give it to them to overcome a specific challenge. That's true, but like I say, they're going for... That would be if you're going for more of a sort of survival horror kind of air, whereas this is going for more of a frantic run and gun feel. So it's like, well, I'm out of ammo, I need to leave cover so I can find some, you know? You still don't have anything new. Nothing for fucking Bronco, really? Freshly swashbuckled. Yeah, you gotta keep your swashbuckled. Nothing for the sniper.
They'll call us assassins when our work is done. Cornelius Slate, the swift left hook of the Vox Populi. We'll be trading Comstock Sly for a new one. So be it. The Fitzroy woman and I are comrades of necessity. I doubt all the men who reddened Caesar's toga would still be seen breaking bread together in peacetime.
That's where I know his bloody voice from.
My men's past deeds will be sacred.
Sorry.
And they will claim the spoils due them. I need not
The
live.
guy who voiced Slate, voiced, Diomedes in Dawn of War, which is another game that I am very torn on playing, because on the one hand it's a classic, on the other hand I actually kind of don't like it. Scramble can be a thing with low ammo, so you've got to run up to a fool to pick up the bullets on his corpse. The ammo itself can be a reward instead of what it is now, junk for the pile. I get where you're coming from. And I will agree that, like, more interesting, unique upgrades for...
Our prophet, Father Comstock, commander of the 7th Cavalry.
That man did not lead the 7th. Hell, I don't even remember the guy.
Corporal DeWitt proved his worth on the field that day.
Hi, Slate.
Slate? Is that you?
You've always been different, haven't you, Booker? You crave no glory.
Look, I see you're caught up in some kind of jam here. If you could see fit to let us through to where they keep this shock jockey, then we'll...
That tin soldier, Comstock, wants my boys dead. We won't die at his hands.
There's going to be trouble.
All my men have left is a choice.
There they come.
Die at the hands of a tin soldier, or a real one!
That's one way to die at the hands of a real soldier. just run headfirst into the lot of them.
If you want the vigor of her, you will give my men a soldier's death.
Soldiers don't fight wars meant to. There is the truth of it. Cornelius Slate smashed and stuffed into a back room. It doesn't fit the narrative. Everything. But I will definitely say I really liked how in Bioshock 2 they had the more unique weapon upgrades. Because all of the stuff in this game is like, oh, plus X% amount of damage, which is just kind of dry, really. And Bioshock 2 had more interesting stuff, like swinging your melee weapon reflects bullets. Come back when you got some money, buddy. Ah, we got the Columbia timeline. Stop the Prophet is born, leads the charge and wins the day for the United States. His actions earn him the title the Hero of Wounded Knee. Elizabeth, please. If you look up the Battle of Wounded Knee, it will come up on Wikipedia as the Massacre of Wounded Knee. Just to give you an idea. Columbia is launched, sent around the world on a goodwill tour. The Lamb is born, a band of foul anarchists are found guilty of murdering Our Lady. A new battle begins on the home front. Boxer Rebellion Institute. Columbia secedes from the United States. Comstock retaliates against the murder of Americans. The Boxer Rebellion. Columbia razes Peking to the ground and declares secession from the US. That I'm pretty sure is not in the history books. Wow, you went out fighting.
Aren't we the well-to-do types?
Need more money. So, Wounded Knee. Brace yourselves if you have delicate sensibilities.
The Tin Soldier has taken credit for the deeds of the real ones. Now your companion, young lady.
Propaganda Central.
December 29, 1890.
What does he mean?
Like I say, better known as the Massacre of Wounded Knee. This is obviously not how it went down. Snapshot. Try best. Increase the rate of explosive. Ooh, more splash damage. Do we want splash damage? It's interrupting a history lesson. Damn you, adverts! So, do we want magazine size or do we want increased explosion radius? It's nice to see you pop that guy. Welcome back, motherfuckers. Just domed a sucker for your amusement. But yeah, do we want more? Do you like bigger magazines, more to reads? Yeah, you know what? I won't equip it. Useful. Oh. Yeah. I like Comstock just here in the trash. I will say this is meticulously crafted propaganda. You can exactly get a feel for the kind of vibe they're trying to instill in the...
They danced amongst our noble dead, but when our soldiers took the field, the savage horde could only yield.
Again, not how it went down. It was drawn out and bloody.
At Wounded Knee. I can see it in your face.
Elizabeth is having a hard time sitting still.
Tell her how we strode that battlefield like the heroes of Sparta. I still hear the screams. This Comstock. Soldier! Here's the soldier I spoke
Oh boy.
The kind of man Comstock pretends to be. Say if I told you
We're locked in. Let's kiss it already. Honey bee and her about to start swarming me. Where are they coming from? I don't even know where they're spawning. Chunk.
I need more time to look.
Yep, fine. I can just grab a machine gun. It's a bit low. Uh-oh.
Here you go.
Thank you. Not use the rocket launcher at close range.
You see the man that Comstock wishes he was? A real
I
soldier.
don't want to do this, Slate. Just give me what I need.
I will. After you do the same for me. Come and look for me amongst the boxers.
Who are the boxers?
The Chinese. He means us to head to the other display.
Can you hear
Let's loop
Comstock's
around,
tin
or...
soldiers
No, it
coming to
doesn't.
silence us? But we are the true patriots. The history that does not fit in their books.
Rocket launchers are an any range weapon. That's one of the things that we were just talking about, like much more unique weapon upgrades, because in Bioshock 2 you could get a weapon upgrade that made you immune to your own damage. Saw something. Okay, nothing. Hey buddy. I can fucking pop heads with this thing if I get a second to aim.
What is this?
And...
Boxer Rebellion.
What happened there?
In Peking, it was my hand that put the city to the torch. Of course, that's not how Comstock tells it.
Oh boy. What's the name of the Chinese style vampires? The Jiangxi, I think they're called. This. Oh no, they're killing all the innocent women and children. That's definitely what happened. It was completely unprompted. Skinned melee targets briefly vulnerable. Oh, dang it, Majestic. No. There we go. Shield one back. Yeah. I feel like I'm somewhat overpowered for where we are in the game.
Was yellow skin and slanted eyes that did betray us with their lies, until they crossed the righteous path of our prophet's holy wrath.
Again, that must be such a difficult sell, even for like a veteran voice actor like Steve Blum. We're like, hey, we need you to read out this really racist screed here.
Oh, I read about this. Comstock led the Colombian troops to Peking.
Comstock wasn't there! The boxers took my eye and 30 of my friends! Is there even a stone to mark that sacrifice?
Not anymore. Alright, here they come.
Firemen!
Oh boy. Fireman, blast him. Downtown. Okay, I think this guy might actually... Yeah. I think the firemen are resistant to explosive damage. What's the pity? Load.
didn't ask for this. I have no quarrel with these men.
Heroes never ask.
I never claimed to be no hero.
Then what are you? If you take away all the parts of Booker DeWitt you tried to erase, what's left? Come back
to erase.
It's almost over.
What was it that he tried to erase? Jensen.
What did slave mean?
Just for this.
What did you try to erase?
Now that you're out of yours, you might realize cages have their advantages.
A choice is better than none, Mr. DeWitt. No matter what the outcome.
Yeah. What if you woke up one day and realized you didn't like what you chose?
Deep philosophical debate explodes a man.
I've got what you need, Booker. You will fight me.
Blows up philosophy with mind. This bit's open. Oh, hi. It's fine, I'll use the other weapon.
You've seen what Comstock has done to my history. Now see how he's rewritten his own.
I like this because this is of course they're playing this music. The music that's in every like sad meme video. Still from Wishing Well. But this is something that comes to my mind, especially now with Helldivers being as prominent as it is in like discourse, that so many people don't seem to get the satire. And meanwhile, we go through this, we walk through the satire with a character who is turning to camera to occasionally go, hey, isn't this a whole lot of bullshit? Like, look at this.
The seed of the prophet,
holding the child out on a...
womb of Our Lady, but for a single week. Comstock had a child. My books never mentioned anything about a child.
That's quite an omission. Can't imagine that was by accident.
Because you're it, lady.
But the child took ill,
It's a
and Our Lady
chariot.
prayed for the prophet's heir day and night.
Yep.
That's my tower.
Lo, while Daisy Fitzroy has murdered my beloved, she shall not have the child. She shall not come betwixt her and prophecy.
I think this is supposed to be the point of like...
Shall sit the throne and drown in flame the mountains of man.
This is supposed to be the bit of like, hey, if you didn't get it yet...
No, I can't be. I can't.
He wants you to follow his footsteps.
Well, I want a puppy, but that doesn't mean I'm gonna get one.
Hell yeah. Fuck you, prophecy. I want a pretty pink birthday cake with my face on, but that doesn't mean I'm gonna get
Fancy
it.
putting those lock-picking skills to work?
Oh, I didn't even notice the sword. Fucking hell. Ooh, murder of our dear Lady Comstock. This is totally what happened. The classical operatic sting. Comstock Conventions literally chasing them down back into the pit from whence they came. Prophet bearer of the sword brought his wrath down upon Daisy Fitzroy and the Vox Populi. He pursues them relentlessly to this day. I understand it's been nearly a decade at this rate.
I can get through these bars, but you're too broad.
Can you not do a pull-up?
Let me scout ahead, see if there's some way to move forward.
How's it even close? I can see there's no... Oh!
Is that?
Aha! This is where we get the
Something I can
tears.
bring into this world.
It's a freight hook. Well, that's convenient.
As I said, it's a form of wish fulfillment.
Open it.
Okay.
Yeet!
I feel there's more where I came from. Whenever I'd get anxious, tears have a way of
Have
appearing.
some boys incoming.
Booker, do you see those tears? We can use them against Slate's men. That tear will get us access to higher ground. And that one will give us a turret.
And some cover.
Try that one! Turret, now!
Only have one at a time. Let's remove him. Turret's dead. Both turrets are dead. Take that, thank you. There we go, that got it. So I'm not giving these guys cover. Smack.
Comstock's pen can do some wonderful tricks. Do you know what you've got there, Booker?
That's enough, Slate. We just need the vigor to get out of Columbia. We're taking it one way or
At
another.
this point in the game, you would probably be forgiven for looking at, you'd be forgiven for looking at Elizabeth and going, is she actually an angel? Like... Is she actually divine? Ammunition. Lots of rocket ammunition. Lots of rocket ammunition. Let's get a dollar bill. Do we need anything from the dollar bill? No, it's not, so... Oh. Vending empty. Well... Take arms. Just a barrel full of guns.
Keep your eye open for that shock jump figure.
Let's expand the magazine. Oh, the rocket launcher, why not?
Want to hold on to this? Here you go.
Thank you.
Great.
Action for less. God. These vigor upgrades are expensive.
To the sky, Comstock bent his knee and saw with holy prophecy. Too rare is the man who takes the stand. You for God and sweetest fatherland was here on the place where we revere the heroes of
Come to life.
That's what Comstock will turn us into.
Okay, Slate's disabled them. Good.
To replace heads and hearts.
Uh-oh. George Washington, no! Missed. So, this is the motorized Patriot. It's a giant big guy with a Gatling cannon. You can just shoot him in the face. Your best bet is to try and get behind them because they have a big gear. So there we go. Shoot the mechanism. I'll take that. Thank you.
Maybe not. It doesn't matter. Comstock took our stories and scrubbed away our soul. Now, he's coming for me. And when I'm gone, all that will be left is the lie.
Just give us what we came for!
You know that's not gonna happen. Oh yeah, we're gonna crank it.
There.
Get that open. Requires 5. Okay. Dang it.
The whole place is ransacked. There ain't no shock jockey here.
Slate must have taken them. Look.
Floppy footprints. A quick poke around because I find I'll find the last lockpick. Quid on you, I'll take that.
I found some money. Want it? Is that?
Slate. He's here.
Subdue Slate. Ah. Slate's now leaving traps everywhere.
Ancient mariner, let the bigger undertow.
What is that?
Comstock ships. He's coming for Slate.
It was Slate who killed for his country at Wounded Knee! It was Slate who stormed the gates at Peking! Slate!
Slate!
Comstock's coming, Booker. But our lives won't satisfy him, oh no. He won't rest until he's turned us into tin. I won't let him. He took my past, but that's all he's getting from me.
Unfortunately, this is not the boss fight I really wish it could be.
A soldier's death awaits!
Unfortunately, it's just a whole shed load of dudes. We don't actually fight Slate, which is a real shame. And empty.
Now! Okay!
Transcendental shotgun! Switch to the machine gun. This one's been upgraded.
You're not the Booker DeWitt I remember! Tin Man! Tin Man!
Yeah, unfortunately all that Slate does is he just comes up here and just like pitches a couple of shock jockey units around. Oh wow. Fun fact, kids, if your barrel ever gets to the point where it's glowing, you've probably, like, if the heat shroud is glowing, you've probably already knackered the barrel. Bloody hell. Okay. He nearly took me with him there.
Is that all you can muster, soldier? Come on now, DeWitt! Don't disappoint the boys!
Open the door. Yep, he's just opened the other door. See the infusion, give it to me. War shields. Oh, it's another Patriot. Please. Thank you. Through the Zappy Zaps. Just rushing me out of cover. There we go.
Come on, DeWitt! Show me what you're made of!
I'm unfortunately going to have to run back because I want to get that safe. But yeah, unfortunately that's kind of it. We don't get to have a boss fight with Slate. We just go into the next room and combat. I'm not in combat.
Do it.
On it!
I'll finish the encounter and then come back. Guess I need to deal with Slate first. Oh wow, he direct impacted me with that. Okay, that hurt. Fill him up. There we go, and then that's just the end of it. That is a damn shame.
You're not done here, soldier! Eat everything that's on your plate! Finish it!
They haven't changed you, Booker. Not one bit. Oh! Oh! Oh!
Sorry, buddy. You didn't deserve that.
This better be worth it, Slade.
King hands.
Press to shoot a bolt
Nasty.
of electricity. Fold and release to create a shocking trap.
So those balls are the
Comstock's men would have taken him.
I suppose it was.
those balls that Slate was throwing around. That's the crack version. It's actually very good. Waiting on the sausage rolls. Nice. I've got some sausage rolls that I'm going to be making tomorrow. I wonder if Slate's boss fight got cut or what, because it feels like there really should have been one there, you know? But he just throws a bunch of bolts at you and then... that's kind of, you know... You go into the next room and he's just
Need a lockpick
on the floor. And
Ready.
Thank you. $240. We're going to need every sodding penny because I want those upgrades. Let's see. I'm going to save up some money and see if I can upgrade the figures down the line.
Go ahead.
Now, you may recall there was a whole bunch of those shock jockey doors. Back. So we've got plenty of stuff to open. Bins, because for some reason there's a rocket in there.
To those who loved me, I was the most generous of souls. There was no pain I would deny them. No betrayal I would not gladly give. And when I had scorched the hearts of all who loved me...
Very powerful. I'll do what I can to keep you stocked in salts.
Thanks.
Forgive you.
Thank you.
For God has granted me sight, and through his eyes, even you are loved.
Wait a second, then listen to...
To those who loved me, I was the most generous of souls. There was no pain I would deny them. No betrayal I would not gladly give. And when I had scorched the hearts of all who loved me, the prophet said...
Not super...
There is nothing you can do for which I will not forgive you.
He's supposed to be saying
I can
there.
tell what Slate said bothered you. You showed me. Sometimes you have to do what's necessary to survive.
There's survival, and then there's finding pleasure in the act.
Booker.
Look, you seem like a decent enough sort. That said, unless you know about it.
You do not want to be taking life advice from Mr. DeWitt here. Thank you. I know it's a gameplay mechanic thing, but that always makes me laugh of just the whiplash between Booker bearing his soul and, you know, giving it all that, Then just going, hey, here's some cash I found on the floor, do you want it? Turn to the Hall of Heroes Plaza. Wait, the cops. But now we can spawn a drone. Get him, lads. Yeah. Get him. Wishing I still had the sniper rifle right now, but hey ho. Sniper rifle.
You bet.
Hey you, there you are. Stop advancing. Resort. Okay. For that, what? Elizabeth! That violin sting means combat is over. And sort. Why does it play a bell tone? I don't... Is that like an advertising thing? I don't get it. But then again, this is the Jeremiah Fink we're talking about. He is quite mad. Faster weapon reloads. I'm not meleeing that much. What's down the other end? Oh, it's the nest of that guy that was taken. Oh no, that's a Vox Populi soldier. Okay. These little jottings. I was about to say that's the nest of the guy that was taking potshots of me on the way in, but it's not.
Great.
Got everything. Everything down the other end. It's just locked. No way of unlocking it. Red. Oh, full on. Okay. I'm going to stick with the... Oh, you had a bad time, hey. Stick with what I've got. Last word of Captain Slade.
You shed your heart's blood for Columbia, lost limb and viscera in the godless Orient. Comstock did nothing. And yet, look up. Whose image squats above you even now? At every angle and insult. If the prophet would make a painted whore of our past, what fresh rape does our future hold? Let us now make our stand and fill yonder hole with true heroes.
Light him up, big man. Own picture. He's got kitchen pan armor. They're all gone. Come on out while there is a pitched gun battle going on around the corner. Right, mate. Oh wow, how did I double knock out those guys? We take those. Okay, so it doesn't look like there's even anything up here, it's just a fight. Oh no, there's some stuff... No, there isn't. Some cash, but... Oh, hi. Thank you, Mr. Washington. Whoa! These through reality. Okay. How can it works? Oh, the fireman is down. Nice. Crow did the work.
You've done this before, haven't you?
Many times. I've beaten this game like twice. And I've had plenty of practice with the prior games. You should probably burn that. Now, where was the other shop
Mr.
jockey
Duetta.
The name's Booker.
I'll be certain to attend to that distinction. Booker. And there's a moment when we're not being shot at. If you're interested, I spotted some supplies over there.
Over there, she says. No clarification. Give me a landmark, woman. My brain is tiny. See anything? Where was the other shop jockey door? Was it upstairs here, I think? Oh, coins have respawned down here. Nice.
God makes all kinds of soldiers, but he only made one Cornelius Slate. My father followed him up San Juan Hill, through the legations in Peking, and as he put it, through hell the order was given. At today's muster, Slate asked me if I was Sergeant Monroe's daughter. I said, yes, sir, I am. Slate said, your father always wanted a son. I hope the fool has wisdom enough to recognize his good fortune.
That's an interesting compliment.
What is a life compared to a faith?
Patriot! Over there! I've got ammo! Need this?
Thank you. Dude. Oh! Well, it burned itself out. Yeah. Where the hell was the other shock jockey door? I know it was around here somewhere. Dosh.
Here's
Always
some
check
cash.
the dosh. Thank you.
Much obliged.
Oh, you're right. I guess it was it back in... It's not desperately required, because this game doesn't have,
I don't think I
you
understand
know,
how you do what
House of the People stations. The only stuff that's like super
I always
collectibles, the
thought of them as
infusions.
doors. When I was younger, I didn't just open the ones I found.
Yeah, I don't know. I blasted one of those, one of the cops, and he was yelling in Japanese. I'm glad you picked up on that as well, because I swear I just imagined it.
My family?
How do you do that? Whatever it is.
You know how I said I had plenty of time to read? Well, I tried to figure it out.
But
I read literature on physics and other such things.
Yeah? And what did that teach you?
That there's a world of difference between what we see and what is.
Seeing what is, huh? You gonna elaborate on that? Oh yeah, there's an upper section to one of these buildings, isn't there? That's where the shop jockey door is. It's that one over there. And thought. Oh. Yikes. Nice try, Fitzroy. He. Oh, Preston. He's the... yeah, there he is. Crazy hunter guy.
Preston is a sporting man, Miss Fitzroy. I won't steal up on you while you slumber like these Vox boys here, with their pig stickers. That's one scalp to me. That's two. Now when you hear this, I want you to square your affairs and come die in the side of the poets. You'll need a white man's weapon. Give this a try.
I don't think we get to see to strangle the life from him yesterday. I think Daisy beats us to it, if I'm remembering right. Don't recall exactly, but I don't think we ever encounter him man to man. Jolt. Hit the lever.
The gondola's coming!
He will abandon you, my
Oh,
sweet Elizabeth.
all the rest of them.
Once he has what he needs, he will leave you alone. What else could you expect from a liar and killer of women?
Comstock.
Father, prophet, whomever you are, I'm leaving and there's naught you can do to stop me.
Oh, sweet child. That's where you're...
Every now and then, Comstock's voice does this, like, warbling effect, and it's usually when he says something, like, threatening. It's a really good effect, because it makes him sound, like, really, really menacing. Oh, did that rocket go? Can I jump from this distance? No. Oh no. There we go. I don't suppose you could take a couple of pot shots. Right. Rock down. This is how we get behind these fools.
I'm not ready.
Do it now.
There you go!
Thank you for blocking that. Surmised. Come on. I'm trying to beat you. There we go. Bye.
You're hurt!
I'm fine.
Okay, here!
This thing takes its time. Okay, never got that. Okay, looks like the... oh no. I was about to say, looks like the flying squad are gone for now. Whoop! It's not a friendly motorized patriot. Ow! hell are these guys coming from? Nice. Look down just in time to see box that dude's head off. Mail slotted.
Here, ammo.
Thank you. Okay, it's here. Show me your back. There we go. Guns, we can crank it.
You unlock this?
Looks simple enough.
Goodbye, Washington. Thank you for your service. One place that corrupted by capitalism. Space!
When you were unconscious on the beach, you kept repeating a woman's name. Anna.
I don't want to talk about that.
I'm sorry. I shouldn't have pried. Where are you from, Mr. DeWitt?
New York.
What did you do there?
Business much like this. Something that really caters writing on a resume.
It was a fine thing you came along when you did.
How do you think I ended up here? I gambled, and now I owe money to men you don't want to be in debt to. I come here to pay it back. Me busting you out. What do you think that was? Charity?
Who sent you?
Somebody who was willing to take my marker in exchange for you.
Like how Elizabeth has like a little bit of romance in what she thinks is going on. Also, I like how I also like how she is visibly dirty and scuffed up. You can tell how far through the game we are by how wrecked her outfit is gonna get. It's very much like Die Hard. That white shirt is not gonna last. Handy floss. New here. New. Oh boy.
I have souls. Look, catch.
Thank you. Love the prank gun is so stupid.
You hold
The
on to
giant
this.
handle-fed Gatling gun.
Appreciate it.
Okay, make sure to loot the ticket station. Alright, go. There's the button. Don't. Just stick your entire fist in it.
So, looks like they call you the false shepherd.
And you the lamb.
Let's not call each other that.
Suits me.
How do you figure they'd know you'd be coming?
Either they've got a prophet on their side,
Har har.
or them that hired me also wrote the signs.
Why?
Got me.
Better stay where you are, mate. Infusion, nice. Salt, sorry, just keep chucking the grenades out.
ordered.
Alright. Set controls for the
I want
parts
to
of
see
the sun.
Paris. I want to see everything.
It's up to you now. There's no one.
Wait, what is that? 40 north by 74 west. That's not Paris, that's New York.
You know that
One
off the
thing
top
I
of your
had in
head.
that tower was time, Mr. DeWitt. Time to study things like geography.
I owed money. And there's a fellow who... He offered to wipe away my debt in exchange for you.
Real quick, I'm just pausing it there. Did you see that little sly look that Elizabeth did towards the spanner there before pretending to start crying? It's a single frame detail, but I love it. She is not a damsel in distress. She's ready. Hey, Arva's not seen that before. Yeah, she does a little... Okay, editing Sam. You know what you must do. 1 hour and 41. We want to see the little sly glance she gives to the spanner. Because she's about to...
Come on. Everything's gonna be okay. Will you just turn around and talk
Elizabeth
to
with
me?
the pipe wrench. Bang! Get jobbed, idiot. Turns out the girl's no fool. So, kid noises, what was that? Ouch, stretch. Oh, my neck is really stiff right now. Posture's terrible. So, we've had the racism and the historical revisionism, and now, how about the exploitation, hmm? Welcome to Finkton. Will not lie. The chances of your survival are small.
Fresh air did the trick. This one's awake.
So you're this false shepherd we've been hearing so much about.
There's the lady herself. Synchronized. It's a chain gang. You gotta be in sync.
I got no quarrel with you or your Vox Populi. This is my airship you're hanging me out of, and I got perilous need of it.
Really? Cause it sure look like old Comstock's airship to
Listen,
me.
I ain't looking for a fight.
There's already a fight to win. Only question is, which side you on? Comstock is the god of the white man, the rich man, the pitiless man. But if you believe in common folk, then join the Vox. If you believe in the righteous folk, then join the Vox.
She's a real good speaker.
And the Vox shall give her to you. But first, you must help the Vox. Down in Finkton, there's a gunsmith who can supply weapons to our cause. Get our guns from him, and you shall have your ship back.
You threw him 20 feet and he broke his neck and you fucking died. Welcome to Finkton. Somehow I've still got all my health despite getting hit in the jaw, punched in the face, and thrown out of a ship. So I'm probably going to spend the last 15 minutes of this stream once again talking about visual detail and environmental storytelling. Because my god, is Finkton rife with the stuff.
Samuel always thought that the pew on Sunday went hand in hand with the desk on Monday. Science is the slow revelation of God's blueprint. After 2 years in the Lamb's Tower on Monument Island, he took ill with cancer of the stomach. I prayed to the prophet, and the prophet delivered unto us a miracle through his servant Fink. I do not know if I will ever get used to a husband bound in a skeleton of metal, but better a handy man than a dead one.
Is it better though? Everyone's in sync because it's a chain gang and that's what you do. You have to work exactly to specification. Officer? Spiritual wrongdoing, you say? I'm just gonna take that. Stole your hat, motherfucker. What are you gonna do?
This is gonna cost you.
Was it worth it for a hat? Okay, it's a fight. Oh, yikes. A lynch mob.
I would like nothing more than to show you a workday. But the fact is, I simply can't.
Hey, I'm trying to listen to the environmental storytelling here.
You take industry from a man's hand. What goes in its place? And I, for one, will not have that in our friendly
Lord judges.
I will not.
So, what Fink is actually talking about here is how his exploitation of people is perfectly justified because idle hands are the devil's work and yada yada yada. Oh, damn it, did his gun fell down? Who? Oh. But yeah, like, he's doing a whole thing of, oh, idle hands are the devil's plaything and I can't short your work hours down from 16-hour work days, you know. Eyes forward, all that. Yeah. Hope you didn't mind all that carnage just now. Yes. Funky. Yeah, Finkton is another place that is just absolutely chock with stuff to check out.
You want to know what we do to pretty little stowaways? Or maybe you don't.
Hey! Just stop for a minute!
From me. Stay away.
Oh, Booker, what part of no don't you get?
I just want to talk to you!
I get to Finkton proper, so that...
Elizabeth!
That's a clever use of an interdimensional rift if I've ever seen one.
With you. Hey, watch out! Move it! Move!
Hey! Friggin' marching band, why is there a marching band?
Damn it!
Going with you.
Don't go in there!
I have no need of one such as you.
No, no, no! Pull it in! Pull it in!
No. Let
Well,
me go.
We got her!
she's been grabbed.
There's gotta be another way.
How does that even link up? Yeah. Well, let me take the sniper, thank you. And get to more of the cool environmental designs. You can't keep them from me.
Hey, won't you be quiet?
Well,
Show yourself, come on. My patience is done run out!
there you go. Oh, ah. Flying squad. If I get you guys out. Have you got anything new? Fucking Bronco improve. Ability to chain floating effect from one enemy to another. Damage increase. Yeah, let's get chain bucking Bronco. Yeah, that's Devil's Kiss maxed out. Just need another mod. Use one in combat. Oh. Oh, it's because they haven't. Get here. Okay, these guys actually have, like, health now. Oh. Getting ammunition for the repeater, but we have not. We have yet to see the repeater. Hop down. Oh yeah, all of the like takedown animations are absolutely savage. Goodbye. Either agitator. This is what I was talking about before. If you think that strike action is difficult nowadays, you never had got put in the friggin' stocks. Stuff like that happened. There's stories of people getting into full like blown on gun battles with the Pinkertons. Yep. It's a repurposed freight hook, but we're gonna be using it like it's a chainsaw. Don't even worry. There we go. That's what you do against the big boys. Ooh, volley gun. Grenade gruncher.
Elizabeth, wait!
Ooh. Caught that palm right to the mouth. Give up. Ow. Thank you, Elizabeth. Amazing he's still alive after all that. He should still be dead after the first encounter with Songbird.
Hey,
like,
I'm slipping.
falling all of that into the water should have flattened him.
Elizabeth, I've made an arrangement to get our airship back.
You can get us out of here.
Yes, I just need to supply enough weapons to arm an entire uprising.
And where will we get these weapons? From one of our many friends and allies?
A gunsmith in Finkton should be a walk in the park. What do you say, partners?
You're a liar, Mr. DeWitt. And a thug. But you're also my only means of reaching.
He's also a quick thinker. Right, here we go. Finkton proper. So,
somebody comes along and tells you that you are getting the short end of the stick. Do you know what they're really saying? They're saying, friend, what you do doesn't matter. Friend,
close listen to what he's saying.
take it for a fool, and friend, you know better than a slave. Well, here's what you tell those stuffed shirts.
Now, Mr. Fink's a good man. He worked hard, and I know the reward.
No fool. I am a Fink man, and proud of it.
Lots of weapon upgrades to get. Okay, should start saving up some money. Some salt. So, this was a thing. This was genuinely a thing back in the day. This was the company town. This was an actual thing that mines and factories would run.
Or the worst of scoundrels, depending on who's doing the telling.
She's good for an airship. I don't care if she's the Queen of Holland.
Speaking to okay, but yeah. So this was a genuine thing. Was the company town? Was a lot of factories and mines would would run stuff like this, where you would be paid in what was called scrip, which was basically like company fun bucks, you know, like Monopoly money. And no jobs today.
How are we going to get into Finkton?
Illegally.
Very familiar experience. But yeah, so they would basically pay you in Monopoly money, and then you would live in the company town, where you would pay your rent in Monopoly money, and you buy all of your supplies in Monopoly money, and you would never have any actual money. So if you ever upset the company, you were basically doomed, and there was no escape, and they would just work you to death. Apparently the Quakers, the religious order, and of all places the Co-op, were part of what put that down. So I think that's a good place to leave off, just as we are entering Finkton proper, and we'll pick up again tomorrow. Now let's head on over to the booth, and let's see if anything's going on. Here we go. What do we have? So we've got some Sons of the Forest, Minecraft, Helldivers, Crime O'Clock, Pokemon Omega Ruby Alpha Sapphire, Silent Hill 2. I'm not going to go for the Silent Hill one because I'm saving that for when I play it myself. You know what? That'll work. Rihanna is doing some art, so let's head on over to Rihanna's, if I can frigging spell. Nope, that is... Damn it, that is not what I copied, and you know it. Friggin' thing. Raid Rihanna. There we go. That's gotten it working. Lovely thing. Anywho, I'll see you all next time, where we will become a Fink Man. Until then, thank you all for joining me. Good night.